Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. I am sending blessings to all who are watching and listening me. I am Muhammad Adrees, student of Communication and Media Fundamentals of Centennial College, and I am presenting this presentation for the subject College Communications ESL to my teacher, Mr. Anu. I was born in Faisalabad. Faisalabad is the third largest city of Pakistan. Pakistan is situated in South Asia, and Pakistan is the fifth largest country in the world by population and 33rd largest by area. Pakistan has India in the east, Afghanistan and Iran in the west, and in the north Pakistan has China, and in the south Arabian Sea. Faisalabad is very famous in the world because of its cotton industry, and Faisalabad known as the Manchester of Pakistan because of its participation in the economy of the country. I was born in a family who is living together. I mean to say the joint family. In the modern language it's called collectivism. Me, my parents, my grandparents and my uncles, we are living under one roof. We are 4 brothers and sisters, and I am the youngest one. I was born in a Muslim family, and I am a self-motivated and self-belief oriented person, and my self-motivations and my self-beliefs always encouraged me to meet my goals and achieve my targets. The education is very important for me as a Muslim and as a person who is living in a joint family system. My father was died when I was a student in a college, and since 1998 to till today my mother is teaching me. She is my mentor, and she is one of the best mentor in my mentor list. Islam and the life is very important. So whereas the concern of the woman role in my family, my mother has a strong role. She has strong hold on my family, not only in our family, but in the one family who is living under one roof. Like she has the control on my uncles, on my uncle kids, like my cousins, everywhere, and she is the authority, and still she is authority. Though I have the kids, I have 2 kids, and I have a wife who is a medical professional. Individualism and collectivism, for a certain boundaries, certain limits, I can support the individualism. Like for my thoughts, for my freedom of expression, for my writings, for my ideas, I always go with the individualisms. But whereas the concern of my surroundings, my nation, the well-being of humanity, the people, I always go with the collectivism. There is financial drawbacks of collectivism also. In individualism, this is not. Like in these societies, it's not happening that if you are earning, it's your money. But in collectivism, in our system, if you are earning, this is not your money. You have to share with others. And Islam is also teaching us that you have to share for the well-being of the others. The next thing to discuss is high context culture and the low context culture. The generosity, welcoming, and the very good host. These are some very important values that the Pakistani has. So I have also. And low context culture is something it's good just for freedom of expression, for your achievements, for your goals, for your passions, because you are comparing yourself with the others. So it gives you some encouragement. But on the other hand, there is some misuse of this low context culture that is on the name of freedom of expression. For my future, my goals and my passion, I am an individualist. But as a member of a society, I prefer high context culture, and I love to live in a collectivism. And a self-esteem person, so I have that option adoption of the culture, because I traveled a lot, I learned from many cultures, and I know and I can understand whenever you are in a new culture, you have to adopt, and I am very much flexible in adoption of the new culture, new tradition, new rules and everything. The positive attitude is my power, and this attitude always give me the achievements, the goals. The tolerance and cooperation, these are also two characteristics I have in me. I can present myself in a very nice way, and I know this ability is God gifted in me. Why I am in Centennial College is very important. I am a media professional. My background is from the journalism, but in the Urdu journalism. So I want to indulge myself and prospect my profession in Canada. So that's why I need to study. I talked to my friends, I googled, so I found that the Story Art Center is one of the good opportunity in Toronto. I love my language, and my kids, I'm also teaching them how to communicate in Urdu as well as in English. English has a role in my culture because we're studying from the primary education, and then secondary, and then the higher education always in English. My achievements as a media person, I covered 3 Olympics, 2012, 2016 and 2020, which was because of pandemic postponed to the 2021. The FIFA Football World Cup in Russia, 11 World Cups from cricket and hockey. I was part of broadcast media, and I did almost 300 plus episodes on TV channels. Like I worked in a 92 News and GNN, Channel 5, Sama, and some other organizations as well. Physical contact and my culture. My culture is very, very rich in the tradition that where everybody is living for everyone. So that's why this is important. There is a monitoring system in my culture that mothers, father, uncles, because of joint family system, everyone is watching too. We can meet, we can talk, we can sit, the girls, everything, but nothing in the relationships like the sexual relationship, the other things, those are prohibited in our culture. But the role of the girls is very important. There is always respect for the women. There is always respect for the girls. In back home, I was teaching mathematics to the O level and the A level classes as well. So this is also very important for me, like how to communicate, how to react, and how to take care of girls and give them respect. As a journalist, I traveled a lot, I moved a lot, I have freedom of expression, but for certain limits. I cannot go to beyond those limits. Like the religious taboos, we cannot say the words against them. Similarly, the power politics. Agenda settings available in media industry, like all over the world. The Pakistan is also the part of those the campaigners, those propagators, those agenda setters who are monitoring these things from the top to bottom, and this thing also going on. And this is the defining moment for my career, and that's why I decide to build myself, to equip myself with the modern needs of the media techniques and the media education. So that's why I started my journey for the modern world of media industry from Centennial College. Last thing is to discuss is the personal culture and the national culture. There is a number of things are common in my culture and the national culture, like the hospitality, generosity, the tolerance, and the kindness, and the cooperation with the others, and the hospitality. In the national culture, there are 2 or 3 dangerous things which are I can say which developed in last 2 or 3 decades, and these are the religious taboos and the authoritarian personalities. These religious taboos are using tactics to damaging the culture of the country. If you have the authority, you can do whatever you want. So this is wrong. You have to respect individualisms, individual thoughts, the freedom of expression, and you have to power to listen to others as compared to just to tell and just to fix like your orders. For the next degree, and I will write on it, and I will try to play my role to eliminate these things from my national culture. And I hope so, because I'm in this society where is the individualism is on a top level, and there is certain things I need to adopt, and I am adopting it, and I hope so I will adopt. The last thing I want to say, thank you for bearing me, and I hope so you like it and you give me a good marks. Bye bye.